our 20s is an interesting time. I feel like a lot of people spend their 20s really figuring out what they want to do with their life, realizing that sometimes they set out on a path that was already preset for them and that they're not truly following what their heart wants. I'm about to hit my 20s, and I have to admit, I felt a lot of dread about it, especially when I was younger. But now that it's my last few days as a teenager, I think there's a certain freedom to use that is not defined by age, but rather defined by your mindset. And when you're in this mindset of wanting to succeed and wanting to push yourself always and are very much a high achiever, or when you're wanting to please other people, then you sort of lose some of your youth already. I definitely had moments where I have not followed what I truly wanted to do, or because there has been so much chatter around. That makes sense. Because there's been so much external influence that we learn when we're younger and that we're constantly exposed to, it's sometimes hard to discern what it is that you actually want. So the question that I'm asking going into my 20s is, what does my heart really want? What makes me feel good? And how do I want to live my life and define it for myself? Sometimes that's a hard thing to address because that requires detachment from like everything maybe that you've learned before to take the next step. And it also requires for you to equip yourself with the necessary skills for you to do so. There's a lot of things I want to learn, there's a lot of things I want to accomplish, but they always seem sort of out of reach because there was another path that I felt like I had to go down. But now I realize that a lot of it doesn't matter. We're on this earth for a very finite number of years that we don't get to know. We're all here for a reason. Then there has to be something for me to do that truly sets my soul on fire. I think going into my 20s, realizing my purpose and my own expression so that I can cultivate the highest version of that. Because the greatest gift that I can give others is just being the best version of myself that I can. If we are all truly meant to be here, if we all have a certain purpose in this world, then being the most authentic you can be so that you can help others rise to be their most authentic self. And then everybody communicates and then everybody creates this wonderful world together. I think that's beautiful. I think that's a world that I want to work towards. That's the intention I'm setting out. And I wonder where it's going to go.